That's it for our show.
Yeah, so I'm actually kind of curious, since you talked about, I know Jake, this was your question, but I do kind of I'm curious, since you worked with Jim Henson a lot, can you share any stories from working with Jim and getting to know him?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad, but I can go this way. 3 days before he passed away, and it was sudden. Jim was, he had something called galloping pneumonia.
Right,
but 3 days before that, I was in New York City in Manhattan with him, and we were working on French-speaking cockroaches. Don't ask me. That was the mind of Jim. So I was in there, and then I called like on Monday, and I didn't get an answer at his apartment, so I called the office or something. I'm like, Jim passed away last night. I'm like, what? He was working on something else when he started just feeling really sick, and then 8 hours later, he was gone. But I did go to his funeral, and it turns out, of course, being Jim, that he wrote his own funeral beginning, which was recited by his son.
Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah, Brian. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So Brian walked up there. There's 4,000 people in a church. And Brian said, my father wrote his own goodbye. I don't know when he did it, maybe 3 or 4 years beforehand or something, but just in case. So the very first sentence was, first of all, I would like it to be a small gathering. So he immediately got us laughing in one sentence, like he did his whole life. He had us laughing already. There's 4,000 people laughing at the first sentence. Fast forward to the end of the speech, but if it's at all possible, I would like to have 76 trombones and a big parade. And wouldn't you know, 5 minutes later, 76 trombones and a big parade came through the church. Ding, 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 ding. They pulled me into the crowd that was marching with the band. Everybody marched out of the church like that.
Wow, Jim's legacy still lives on to this day.
Yeah, and just as a coincidence, or what I would call God's sense of humor, the person that introduced me to Phil Ramone, since they sat people in alphabetical order, Radice, Ramone, I sit down and Phil's sitting next to me.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Wow.
Wow.
The odds of that happened.
Right?
So
I know, yeah.
So I go, do I know you?
Now, moving on from the Muppets and with, Sesame Street, how did you begin working for them?
When Kevin was with the Muppets, he was in a band called Solid Foam, but he was like the bass player. So he talked like this all the time. He had this big low voice. And then he went from this big low voice to like he missed all 5 octaves. He went from the bottom to the top. So Kevin knew me from all the Muppet songs that I wrote, and I was in some weird area in my life, probably 2004 or 2005, where I just called. I called Kevin. I found his number, and I'm like, I'm looking for something to do. I missed the whole Muppet thing. He was like, oh man, we've been looking all over for you. I'm like, you could have called. I'm on the phone with this guy called Danny Epstein.
Oh yeah, I've heard some stories about him. Yeah.
Cute old Jewish guy who's probably 75, 80 years old. I get this call from Danny, and he said, how you doing, kid? He always called me kid. How you doing, kid? All right, this is how we do things around here. And I said, it's probably going to be the way you used to do things around here. He said, I like you, kid. You got spunk. So he says, I got this thing. It's a lyric. It's called You Learn Something New Every Million Years. It's by a dinosaur. Can you have it for me by the end of next week? I said, Danny, I can have it for you by dark. I send it to him by dark.
You'll learn something new every million years, like clockwork. You learn something new every million years. Something you didn't know before. Like taking turns, or riding a bike, or how to spot a carnivore. Even the know-it-all can still know more. Whether you're a kid or a dinosaur, just open your eyes and open your ears, and you'll learn something new every million years.
Why not?
Be change. You'll learn something new every million years. you simply can't ignore. Take it!
A brand new dance, or counting to 10.
Or how to avoid a tyrannosaur.
A tyrannosaur!
Don't worry, I hear they're extinct.
Just open your eyes and open your ears, and you'll learn something new.
Every million years.
Do you have any, well, I know you wrote a lot, but do you have any favorite songs you got to write for Sesame Street?
I would say my most favorite is one called Proud.
Oh, Love Proud.
Yes,
Yes, I love that
yes.
song.
Yes, amazing.
Kevin and
Oh,
Kevin
it's
and
probably about a
Bill
year.
Beretta, they did a fantastic job on that song.
Hey, mister, we're doing this thing for the Army, and we got, like, Elmo and his dad, but we need a song about how proud his dad is of Elmo. And so I did my usual, all right, give me a couple hours. And I call him up, hey, mister, what you got? Did you write the Proud song? I go, yeah, I did. He goes, what's it called?
Proud as any dad could be, so proud. That's what you make me. When I see you sharing with your friends, opening a door, or helping someone out. That makes me proud. If any son could be so proud. You're Elmo's daddy. When Elmo knows you had a busy day, you still make the time to read Elmo's story. That makes me proud, and I know that I'm lucky to have someone who will always care, even when we can't be together. Just close our eyes, and we'll both be there, and that makes me proud as anyone could be. So proud, sure that you love me, and I'll try my very best with everything I do to make you just as proud of me as I'm proud of you. Yes, I'll try my very best with everything I do to make you just as proud of me as I'm proud of you. 'Cause you make me so proud.
When I write songs like that, when I sit down at the piano and I know that it's going to go right to Sesame Street, it's almost as if the song is already there. There's an analogy where sculptors who used to work in marble would say, the statue is already in the marble. All you have to do is chip away at the marble, everything that isn't the statue. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another song I really like that you wrote was the song See the Signs. That's another great one.
See the Signs was
Right.
another one where Kevin called and he said, we're working with Chris Brown. At the time, I didn't know who Chris Brown was, but he was like, he's an up-and-coming singer. He's got like a lot of hits and things. We need to write a song about signs. So I went to Garfield, New Jersey, the studio I worked in at the time, and I said, Max, I gotta write a song about signs today. I booked 4 hours, but I had no idea what I was gonna do. So I said, let's go ride around Garfield, New Jersey, and just look at signs. And I'll write them down while you're driving. And we're looking at bar and girls. I'm like, no, that's not gonna work.
Won't you come take a walk with me? It's a beautiful day and I think we should go out into the neighborhood, see what we can see. But the sign says welcome here and bakery here and thank you there. Will you help me on my way? Come along with me and see the signs everywhere. Let's enter here and exit there. Let's take it easy as we go. You know these are the signs that we all know. Stop right there. Dance with me. Close. Open. When they school, tell me what signs you see. Won't you come take a walk with me? So many signs to see when we go out in the neighborhood. Did you ever see so many signs? See the sign. See the sign. See the sign. See the signs everywhere. Let's enter here and exit there. Let's take it easy as we go. You know these are the signs that we all know. Stop right there. Dance with me. Close. Open. When in school, tell me what signs you see. Man, market, park, and zoo. Food, laundry. That was fun. Now you try to stop right there. Dance with me. When in school, tell me what signs you see. Man, market, park, and zoo.
And another song that you wrote is Puppet Man.
One backing vocals. It's actually one of our future guests.
Kevin's birthday was coming up, and he's even a little sheepish about it. He said, I was just wondering, Radice, could you write me a birthday song? Like a song for my birthday about my life? And I said, well, gee, Kevin, would you like it to be a surprise?
Outside of Baltimore, back at Turner Station, the kitchen table's filled with some strange new creation. Must be that kid again with the fabric and the glue. Who knows what brand new friend will be born when he's through? How lucky you were there to meet your childhood heroes, who you could call your friends. They led you to your dreams. A piece of cloth, a winter glove, or just a shoe. They didn't matter much to anyone but you. 'Cause all you saw was all those dreams that could come true. Puppet Man, bringing smiles to tiny faces. When your love lights up the room, every laugh and every tune, like there's magic everywhere you stand. Puppet man. Pull my strings. Now everybody knows about your gifts from heaven, and it makes perfect sense. Millions know your name. Must be that kid again with the buttons and the glue. Who knows what's next? What kind of magic he's up to?